Today we're working on the F150. I got Scott over at the garage. We're going to flush all the fluid on the transmission. We're going to drop the pan, replace the gasket, the filter, and the O-ring, and get everything cleaned back up. Oh, there you go. It's working real good. What's that?
I don't know if it's going all the way in, though. That's the problem.
Oh.
It should have sucked a little more fluid, but we'll see.
This siphon helps a ton, speeding up the process and making things so much cleaner when you go to pull that pan. Is it like, yeah, we can come over and help you, aka...
Yeah.
Yeah, did you see how he cleaned up the frame on the back half? So he cleaned and treated it from the cab back. He had the bed off. I'm like, why just do it forward? And then he's like, well, I didn't have the bed off. And I'm like, but the bed's fully, or the cab's fully exposed. You know what I mean? When he said he didn't have the cab off. Everything seems to be coming out nice and easy. Nothing's getting stuck. It's all coming out real easy. As you can see, that siphon, again, it made it so much easier. There's like hardly any fluid inside that pan. So is that the hard plastic one?
Yeah, but then again, I got a brand new one, so...
Might as well.
Yeah, I mean, they really don't go bad, but...
Is there no filter?
No, it's in here, but it's in the pan. It fell off in the pan.
Oh, okay. Oh, you're looking for the... I got picks if you want to pick.
Right there.
Okay. Is that one ripped?
No, they never rip. They're awesome filters. They really are. Or awesome
rings. Yeah.
No, it looks pretty good. He has changed it lately.
That's what I thought. It looked too clean. You know, when I checked it. Think he changed the filter too, or no?
More than likely, it's hard to determine because you're never going to figure it out.
Right.
Because of the aftermarket and stuff like that. But I would bet it's been changed at least once, so.
Yeah.
And magnets always have crap on them.
Mm-hmm. See how it has a magnet in there? In his hands?
It's all dirty?
Yeah. So the magnet catches all like the little metal fragments, like if the gears are shedding metal. Scott's cleaning up around the pan, getting all the excess old oil out, and then cleaning up where the gasket was. Just making sure everything goes back on nice and clean when he's done. Do you want like a little metal scraper or no?
No, the gasket came off. So usually if it had a quart gasket or a
the residue
brown one, yeah, they don't come off very easy. But no, I'm just getting it because it's going to go right back on. This is just where the gasket sits over here and just debris and road gets in there. So it really doesn't even matter.
Okay. If you pay attention closely, you'll see my son give me a subtle eye roll. Are you walking? Okay. How about you change out of your soccer shorts and socks? Whatever, if they get ruined, you can talk to her about it.
What happens if I need some help underneath there, sir? You got to dive underneath there, save me.
Yeah, what if we need little hands?
The better filters are bolted in.
Oh, really?
This is just the way these are.
This is fast. I remember when I had to change. Did I tell you about
the
when
transmission pan when you smashed it?
Yes. Yeah.
Hey, happens on gravel roads, right?
Oh yeah, yeah. And I was driving way too fast, and I knew it. I just didn't care. Pump made a huge difference.
Yeah, I got lucked out on that. I want to buy one, but they're about $170. But then again, it would have been a shit show trying to do that.
Yeah, it's like slowly pour it out.
Down one time. Yep.
Pan's finally ready to go back in, so the bolts are going in. Everything's getting snug with fingers. Scott's going to go ahead and tighten it down a little bit more with the impact, and then he's going to snug them up with the handheld. I use it for everything. I'm hanging a TV in the house. I use that, like, with the lag bolts.
Milwaukee's the bat. I got that. That's the 3/8. I got the 1/4 inch.
That's what the guy on...
That's all I'd ever buy.
The guy on... that does the Teslas, Rich Rebuilds.
Oh, yeah.
Rich Benoit,
Yep.
He uses Milwaukee on everything. I figured he's just trolling for a Milwaukee-like sponsorship, because he's like, what's that you're using? Oh, Milwaukee? Okay.
I wouldn't buy anything but a Milwaukee.
Oh, you're setting the torque.
Yeah.
So that makes it to where he knows exactly how tight he's making the bolt. So instead of using the, I know what torque feels like, Scott's actually using a torque wrench to where we can get the right specs on the torque and make sure things are bolted in properly with that pan. So that's for making it a little tighter.
Well, it's supposedly it's got an additive that maybe swells the seals a tad, not a ton, but
right.
A tad. And it's just...
Oh yeah, that's thick. See how thick it is? He's having to like squeeze it in there. You making sure you're in there?
Well, I'm in there as far as it.
Oh,
can go,
I got
but
you. I
just
got
don't
you.
want
I
it
got
coming
you.
back out.
No, I feel you now. As you can tell, this Lucas additive is super thick, so Scott has to work it into the funnel. We're in her spot.
Yeah, that's why I'm getting scared.
Yeah, no, she knew. I told her. I think she thought like we were going to leave it in here because she was like, oh. Oh, you're checking how much? Mm-hmm. Yeah, when I went to O'Reilly, the guy there was like, "Oh, I don't know how much." I'm like, what?
Sometimes they can't get a
I have the owner's manual still, though. That's what I told him. Wait, you said you were only getting a pot.
They didn't have those, and this is cheaper than the pot.
I figured. I was just messing with you.
Yes.
$9? You spent $9 on a coffee machine?
They're like
You said we needed to stop spending money. What did she say? Buy another car?
It happens, right?
I bought myself this truck because it's happy birthday to me. No. Next week. Next Friday.
Yeah, no, but you bought this
I know.
weeks ago.
Just checking for leaks.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I already checked it once because we're ready to start it.
Oh, really?
Does it smell like smoke or something like that?
Heavy perfume, chemical, like, you know, that just makes it smell worse. So here Scott has me cycling the transmission from park to drive to reverse to park to drive to reverse, just cycling that transmission.
It'll take a while for this to get married into it, the roofing. So, a couple hours, couple miles.
Son Jackson's got to power wash the back deck, so of course I'm grabbing the power washer and getting it set up for him, getting everything put together so that he can get some work done out back. Meantime, Scott's looking for leaks. He's sitting there checking hose clamps, transmission coolers, all kinds of other stuff, and just making sure the fluid's at the right level and everything is where it needs to be. So doing those final inspections so that we don't drive off and something blow off a line, or, something not have enough fluid, or some catastrophic thing happen. So just doing his due diligence at the end of the job.